Hi everyone, welcome back to Mystic Mim Tarot. This is a part 2 of my previous video, From Spirit for You Divine Feminine. It is quite ironic that he chose this third-party karmic with his own free will, thinking that he would be so happy and fulfilled in his life with her. You are now in fact the happy one, Divine Feminine, whilst he is over there sulking, full of regret and feeling miserable. Whilst your ex was around you in the past, he was receiving my blessings that I was giving you indirectly. For example, he felt great about himself, he felt stable, he was doing better monetarily, he was attracting a lot of people to him, his ego was peaking, his aura was bright, and he had more luck. He wasn't receiving punishment for things that he should have received it for. Your aura and your connection to Source placed a huge bubble of protection around not only you, but him too. You decided enough was enough when it came to this man and defended yourself by putting up boundaries and drawing a line in the sand with him. He has actually imagined exactly what he would say to you if you were to allow him into your life again. Don't worry about how I will work things out in your life. Just get closer to me and I will handle the rest. You don't mind waiting for your new love to enter your life. You are very patient because you know that I plan on bringing you a perfect, energetic match. The man that I am bringing in will also be an earth angel like you, and he will completely fulfill all of the attributes that you could ever dream of in a man. All of the hard work that you have been putting into your spiritual journey is paying off now, and you are reaping the benefits of your labor. You feel as though your ex shouldn't have played with your feelings because he may have won the game, but he lost you forever. Your ex had negative characteristics and behaviors that harmed both himself and others, especially you. These traits included manipulation, dishonesty, excessive criticism, hostile behavior, laziness. He was judgmental, arrogant, cynical, impulsive, inflexible, narcissistic, aggressive, disrespectful, impatient, irresponsible, rude, resentful and abrasive. Your ex's secrets were never supposed to be exposed to you. That was not a part of the plan. I exposed them to you, Divine Feminine, for the following reasons. You had already wasted too much of your time with this man. I wanted to keep your spirit clean, and this man was having unprotected sex and even has STDs. He was making a fool out of you, DF. He was juggling you with the karmic and then laughing about it with his friends behind the scenes. You kept giving him the benefit of the doubt. He was so accustomed to manipulating and lying that he always had an answer for everything when you confronted him. I know that he was too low vibrational for you and had nothing to offer other than intercourse and good times. I observed him trying to pull you down into his low vibrational lifestyle, and I wanted the opposite for you. I wanted you to ascend and grow and get into your life purpose. I saw things that you couldn't see, dear. I observed him running you down behind your back and making fun of you. His lifestyle is a fast one, and he is surrounded by toxic and dangerous people. I was protecting you from them and keeping you safe by protecting you from him. Your ex was always chasing a thrill and on the prowl for sexual connections and hookups. The karmic is such a scammer that she got your ex involved in criminal activities. Now he is in deep trouble with the law and he is losing sleep worrying about this. Your ex is very jealous that you have become a star in your own right. He sent you negative energy because he was envious of the attention that you get from others. He has done nothing but create karma for himself and push you towards even further success. His terrible intentions towards you got returned to sender due to your high spiritual rank. Now he is the one suffering. He thought that he would come back to you down the track when it suited him and that you would be the same Queen of Cups that you used to be. Over time, you have changed, however, and you are very different now. He never expected you to change up on him and become the Empress. Now you are all 4 queens in the deck. He wants to come back now and offer you what you deserved all along and were desperately wanting from him back then. Now you are over it and you are not interested in what he is offering. It is too little, too late. Twin flame or not, divine partner or not, you had to leave this man behind as he was doing your head in. It was impossible for you to keep dealing with him. You let it go for your own sanity. He hates that you are avoiding him and not communicating with him. He desperately wants your attention, however you are not giving it to him. He has put you through way too much for you to let him back into your life. He's putting 2 and 2 together regarding this evil karmic. He is aware that the longer he stays, the worse his life is becoming. Being attached to her is bringing him nothing but bad karma and bad luck. He was so selfish and self-absorbed when he went after this witchy karmic, leaving you wondering what had just happened between you both. You decided to do some investigating and discovered more of his secrets than you even wanted to, Divine Feminine. You did love him dearly in the past. It broke your heart the way he carried on with you. His games, his lies, the way he tried to hide a karmic from you and juggle you both, the betrayal of choosing her over you, the deceit, and finally the way that he left you on red with no explanation whatsoever. A big financial blessing is on its way to you, Divine Feminine. You are loving you now, and it is really showing on the outside. You are stable, secure, and you are a boss now. Did he even realize that the chance of meeting another Empress after you is virtually impossible? DF, you will never ever attract another narcissist into your life ever again. You now recognize the signs of a narcissistic person. You never walk alone, Divine Feminine. I am right there beside you always, supporting you every step along the way. He feels like such a fool for letting this karmic come between you both and sabotage everything that you two had together. He chose the snake, then the earth angel you, paired up with me and made it into your life purpose. You would never be with a man just for the sake of it. It will take a pretty special man to sweep you off your feet next time around. Notice how people change when they don't get what they want from you. Peace of mind is priceless to you. It is more important to you than anything that money could buy. Your ex and the karmic drink together, pop pills together, and take other drugs, drink, and then engage in risky sexual behavior. They actually built a relationship on these things. That is not much of a foundation now, is it, Divine Feminine? I give you strength every day to heal, to keep going, and to push forward, Divine Feminine. Was this your ex, Divine Feminine? A narcissist will suck you for every bit of goodness you have in you, and then they will convince you that you are no good. They will have you questioning yourself, and you end up developing toxic traits, and you become right where they want you. When you free yourself from the hold they have over you, it's up to you to put in the work to heal and unlearn those patterns that they placed on you. Escaping this pain and trauma will keep you in a dark place. That's why you have to focus now on healing yourself. He has been treating the karmic terribly as he is being enlightened about what she did to separate you and him. What people fail to realize is that when they try to harm a chosen one, they are essentially hurting me. If you are a light worker, a spiritual teacher, a healer, an earth angel, etc., and someone breaks your heart intentionally, they will suffer immediate karma for doing so. This is exactly what has happened with your ex. Your ex is a narcissist. Did he do any of these particular things? Ruin holidays, side with everyone over you, drive recklessly to scare you, never let you sleep, act like an immature child if they don't get their own way, punish you if you don't do what they want, minimize your achievements, seem angry when good things happen to you, mock your dreams, tell you your dreams are unrealistic or that you cannot fulfill them, tell to you that you are not that great, try to convince you that your friends are no good and discourage relationships with them. Sometimes healing makes you realize that the only answer to disrespect, betrayal, and any negative situation is distance. You choose to walk away because you no longer want to react, argue, or fight to prove your point. Instead, you simply prefer to remove yourself from the conversation and the situation that affects your peace of mind. Every woman gets tired eventually of the arguing, the back and forth, the trying to understand why you hurt her. And when she gets to that point in her life, it is over for you because she feels nothing for you anymore. No hate, no anger, just nothing. And this is how you feel, Divine Feminine. Your ex ghosted you. Ghosting takes away the opportunity to talk and process, which can allow healing. But without conversation, it can cause someone to question their worth, what they did wrong, and if the other person ever really liked them. This can lead to trauma and other severe emotions like depression and anxiety. He threw his life down the drain when he chose to partner up with her. Now he is in despair, depressed, lonely, worried, stressed, anxious, having nightmares, and he wished that he could go back in time and choose you instead, Divine Feminine. He hates that you discovered his secrets through watching tarot readings. He denied having the karmic, having a sex addiction, and many other things. I gave you every little detail of what he was attempting to hide through tarot readings. A lot of you Divine Feminines had never been love-bombed, breadcrumbed, juggled or ghosted ever in your life until you met this ex. He really put you through the ringer. Your ex's karma has come in different ways. He has lost you forever this time. He has lost finances. He is stuck in depression. People are now walking away from him, including lovers, family, and friends. He is stuck in his head regarding losing the Empress, you, and he has racing thoughts about the whole situation. These thoughts are tormenting him and keeping him up at night. He has an STD that the karmic gave him. The karmic is giving him hell on earth, and he is stuck in the past in regret and isn't moving forward anyway in his life. The fall hurt you like hell, Divine Feminine, but you found grace in the wounds and a version of you that you never knew. Heavy is the crown, yet she wears it as if it were a feather. There is strength in her heart, determination in her eyes, and the will to survive resides within her soul. She is you, Divine Feminine, a warrior, a champion, a fighter, and a queen. Your ex is used to women who compete with other women for him, scream and swear, constantly text and ring his phone, and argue and even fight. You were happy to leave the building when you realized that your ex was a Casanova with a karmic as well as other lovers. He really gets around, Divine Feminine. He doesn't even have a preference or a type. He goes with people of all ages, religions, sexes, class, and different appearances. This is what the sex addiction has done to him. He thought that your creative endeavor that you have been working on was a joke, and he ridiculed you about it with others behind your back. Now he has to eat his words because this endeavor is really working out for you. The karmic bombarded your ex with lies, terrible advice, and exaggeration concerning what went wrong with you and him. She was catastrophizing to him as he confided in her about everything. She made a mountain out of a molehill and was nothing but a jealous, hating troublemaker who didn't want the two of you to be together. When you were done, you were 100% done with him this time. This time you chose yourself. You grieved the loss before it was even over, Divine Feminine. A narcissist will love bomb you like he did in the beginning by telling you things like this. I have never felt this way before. You are my soulmate. I am falling in love with you. I want to get a tattoo with your name on my body, and I am going to marry you. He cheated on you and disrespected you. He literally does whatever the hell he wants, whenever and how he wants. He doesn't even have the capacity to take other people's feelings into account. When he does the things he does, he is so self-centered and narcissistic. Due to him being a narcissist, he loves to have many different people at his beck and call as his forms of supply. He goes between these options. It makes him feel like he is the man when he has people stuck in his web of trauma and narcissism. Some of these options don't realize that they are in a trauma bond with him until it is much too late. The karmic caught him looking at your photos on his phone, Divine Feminine. You are currently completing your assignment for me. You are too busy to even be bothered with thoughts of your ex now. He is in a mental prison in his head, wondering what he could say to you if he gets the opportunity to talk to you again. What would he like to text you if he still has his number? What he could offer you as a peace treaty? How he could make up for all of his mistakes? Whether he should tell you about the betrayal and why he chose the karmic over you? Whether you would ever be in his life again as a friend? Whether he should confess to you about the various addictions that he has, that he desperately tried to hide from you, especially the sex addiction. Whether you would have a reconciliation with him. Whether you remember and dwell on the good times you shared together. And finally, whether you have forgiven him or not. He pretended to be this righteous man with great morals and ethics. He pretended to want a commitment. He pretended to want a future with you. He was so fake. He left a chosen angel warrior for a weak, codependent, promiscuous, evil karmic. Never give your gut instinct. Never discredit your gut instinct. You are not paranoid. Your body can pick up on bad vibrations. If something deep inside of you says something is not right about a person or a situation, trust it. A woman checks out of a relationship mentally before she separates with a man physically. Was this what you did, Divine Feminine? Your ex loves to flirt with women all the time. He loves the chase. However, whenever feelings get involved, he becomes a runner. If you have a platform, your ex hates it and wants you to quit. He wants you to stop working for me and giving people the messages that they need to hear. He is extremely jealous of you in your life purpose, doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing, working with me. You stepped into your masculine energy when he left because you had to stand up for yourself. That is when you bossed up. You have to watch those people that bounce back from everything that was meant to destroy them. Those people are God's people, and they are not to be played with. This is you, Divine Feminine. You are a healer who was brought to this earth to heal others. I held off with your blessings whilst he was in your life, as I didn't want him benefiting from what I had in store for you. I am blessing you with a new love and some unexpected money, Divine Feminine. This is the end of part 2. I'll see you in part 3.